Good evening, everyone. We are doing our induction to the Rho Kappa Social Studies Honor Society for Sewanaka High School. I'm really, really excited tonight. We have a great bunch of juniors and seniors. Um, Although it may be a small group of students, each and every one of these students has done their best to make Sewanaka look better on the national stage. We've gone to many of the most prestigious Model United Nations conference with these students. In addition to that, each and every one of these students is a member of our AP social studies classes and has done exemplary work over the last 4 or 5 years or 6 years if you want to go back to seventh grade. Um, and so tonight is a night to honor them. I'm going to start off with our seniors. So the first senior I'm going to introduce is Miss Sarah Prochette. And Sarah, just going to have you say something a little bit about social studies and Mali UN.
Hello, my name is Sarah Pichette, and I am one of the only two seniors a part of the Model UN Club this year. And even though I've only been doing this club for a short amount of time, I'm so thankful for the amount of experiences it's given me. My public speaking skills have skyrocketed, my debate skills have gotten better, and I've gotten a lot of social experiences that I will never give back. Thanks to the guidance of Mr. Sakowicz, our travel team has been able to win a bunch of awards together and bond together. I am so thankful for the amount of experiences I've got, and I'm very thankful to be inducted into this honor society. To my Travel Month team, I hope that you guys continue to strive together, to win together, and to bond together. I'm wishing you guys a bunch of success, and thank you, Mr. Sakowicz.
Hi, my name is Rahul Maharjan, and I joined Model UN as a sophomore last year. Currently, I'm a junior. Initially, I joined Model UN because I wanted to get better at public speaking, but then I found out it taught me a lot about debating. At first, I didn't think debating was going to be that used that much, but then as I went through my high school career, I found almost every class you have to learn how to debate. So it really helped me develop some skills there. I really enjoyed the Model UN trips, such as the NYU trip. It was really exciting, and it was one of the best experiences I've ever had. Overall, I'm really thankful for Model UN, and I really enjoyed it.
Hi, so my name is Mutakin Alam, and I'm a junior, and I joined Mali UN last year as a sophomore. I'd say the two most important things that Mali UN has taught me are my public speaking skills and my discussion and debating skills. When I joined Mali UN last year, in the beginning, I didn't even have much of a public speaking ability, but being able to debate and discuss uh, global affairs and matters really helped my ability to speak publicly. And more importantly, the ability to discuss and debate anything really helped me in the courses that I took last year and this year, especially in world history last year and US history this year. So overall, it was a fun and great experience, and I look forward to next year.
Hello, I'm Kevin Mark Charles, and I'm part of the Social Studies Rho Kappa National Honor Society. I'm here just to say my experiences with social studies and Model 1. So, to start with social studies, I really like social studies. Social studies is really fun to look back in history and learn the events that happened and learn how some of those events may apply to the now, and also to see how we've changed from those events. So I find it fascinating to learn about these things. To talk about Model UN, I initially came to Model UN with the goal of becoming a better public speaker, to be able to talk in front of a crowd and not freeze up. But being in Model UN did so much more than that for me. It made me become a person who's better involved in knowing what's happening in the modern times, knowing the news, knowing what issue may have occurred, and it just transcends talking about that in Madi One. You could talk about that among friends, among family members, among anybody, because that's a skill. That's a skill to be able to talk about the news as of right now, and it'll always be a great asset. And I'm forever thankful for Madi One for giving that to me.
Hi everyone, my name is Karina Thomas. Um, just to start off, I've always loved history. I'm a big fan, and history genuinely just comes easier to me, so that's probably why I liked it the most. So far, I'm a junior right now, and so far I've taken 4 AP classes, and next year I'm on track to take AP Government. Um, I'm involved in Model UN, which is a club that the Social Studies Department runs, which was a prerequisite for joining Honor Society. And I can just say that I've been in love with Model UN since 6th grade when I was first introduced to it. And starting in 9th grade, I actually was elected to be on the board. And this year, as an 11th grader, I was vice president. I can just say that every single year, without a doubt, I always learn something new, and there's always something that you can learn with Model UN. And that's one of the things I really love about it, as well as your outreach to so many different people around the world at these Model UN conferences. I can say I've done my most traveling ever with Model UN, with all the conferences that we go to and opportunities that we have. And I get to meet so many people. I get to learn about so many important issues I wouldn't understand if I wasn't in the club. And I can just say that it's something I'm definitely going to take with me to college, as well as all the skills I have learned with Model UN. So that is one of the big things I can take away from Model UN and social studies as a whole. And I'm very grateful to be accepted into such a prestigious honor society. So thank you.
I began Model UN when I was in elementary school, and I loved it so much that I continued in high school. Model UN has been, by far, my favorite activity during my time at Sewanaka. I am extremely appreciative of our amazing advisor, Mr. Sackwich, and my Model UN family. I'd like to thank both Mr. Sackwich and my Munn family for making my experience in high school more enjoyable. Model UN has always had the power to make people stand up for what they believe in, and this power has fostered a desire to learn about the world and help find solutions that can combat the problems that many of us face. Whether it be during our daily meetings throughout the year or our conferences, Model UN has provided a place for all students to strengthen their confidence, exercise their voice, utilize their imagination, and even engage in fascinating debate about topics that affect the world in which we live in various ways. Throughout the years, we've debated international relations, current events, and politics, and I've learned that Model UN has the ability to drive people to create a better world with more creative solutions for the people who live in it. And I am proud to say that Model UN has changed me for the better by teaching me how to express and communicate my ideas on important topics, how to interact with others in a respectful manner, and even how to engage in diplomatic debate. And I have to say that I know for sure that it has changed other students for the better as well. So, with that being said, congratulations to my fellow Honor Society inductees. You've earned it.